Attention is a currency, traded on the screen. Bids in the comment section, likes inflate the dream. Algorithms set the price, not truth, not skill. If it bleeds, it leaves. Volatility sells the thrill. Scroll futures, short attention, long outrage. Synthetic fame bubbles pop every age. Everybody famous, nobody known. Borrow validation, leverage ego loans. They don't wanna think cause they want reactors. Fast dopamine hits, not deep thought factors. Your focus is the product, your mind is the land. The strict mind and intention with a swipe of the hands. Welcome to the attention market, distorted supply. Where noise beats value and the loud multiply. They pump fake relevance, then dump your soul. Crash your self-worth just to hit engagement goals. Influence laundering, clout gets clean. Renting credibility from a rented screen. The metric ain't meaning it's retention time. If they keep you stuck, they win in the crime. Creators chase trends like fiat with no gold. Printing hot takes till the culture gets cold. Truth moves slow, lies go viral. Speed beats depth in the attention spiral. Everybody branding, nobody built. Flexing highlight reels, hiding existential guilt. The fee rewards, extremes punishes calm. Peace don't convert, chaos sells bombs. Welcome to the attention market, distorted supply. Where noise beats value and the loud multiply. They pump fake relevance, then dump your soul. Crash your self-worth just to hit engagement goals. If attention is money, most people are broke. Spending it careless on a digital joke. The richest stay quiet, move off the grid, while the poor yell louder, begging to be seen. I'm investing in silence, compounding my time. Low frequency, thinking in a high-speed grind. I don't chase virality, I build demand. Own my attention, that's a sovereign plan. They monetize distraction, I weaponize focus. While they sell illusions, I sell the notice. What you look at becomes who you are. Choose your markets before you choose your stars. Attention ain't free, it's the cost of your life. Every scroll is a cut with a digital knife. So trade it like it matters, because it does. In the economy of attraction, focus is blood. Attention is a currency, traded on the screen. Bids in the comment section, likes inflate the dream. Algorithms set the price, not truth, not skill. If it bleeds, it leaves. Volatility sells the thrill. Scroll futures, short attention, long outrage. Synthetic fame bubbles pop every age. Everybody famous, nobody known. Borrow validation, leverage ego loans. They don't wanna think cause they want reactors. Fast dopamine hits, not deep thought factors. Your focus is the product, your mind is the land. The strict mind and intention with a swipe of the hands. Welcome to the attention market, distorted supply. Where noise beats value and the loud multiply. They pump fake relevance, then dump your soul. Crash your self-worth just to hit engagement goals. Influence laundering, clout gets clean. Renting credibility from a rented screen. The metric ain't meaning it's retention time. If they keep you stuck, they win in the crime. Creators chase trends like fiat with no gold. Printing hot takes till the culture gets cold. Truth moves slow, lies go viral. Speed beats depth in the attention spiral. Everybody branding, nobody built. Flexing highlight reels, hiding existential guilt. The fee rewards, extremes punishes calm. Peace don't convert, chaos sells bombs. Welcome to the attention market, distorted supply. Where noise beats value and the loud multiply. They pump fake relevance, then dump your soul. Crash your self-worth just to hit engagement goals. If attention is money, most people are broke. Spending it careless on a digital joke. The richest stay quiet, move off the grid, while the poor yell louder, begging to be seen. I'm investing in silence, compounding my time. Low frequency, thinking in a high-speed grind. I don't chase virality, I build demand. Own my attention, that's a sovereign plan. They monetize distraction, I weaponize focus. While they sell illusions, I sell the notice. What you look at becomes who you are. Choose your markets before you choose your stars. Attention ain't free, it's the cost of your life. Every scroll is a cut with a digital knife. So trade it like it matters, because it does. In the economy of attraction, focus is blood.
What's going on? What's going on? What's going on? I'd like to welcome y'all back to Attraction Economics. I am your host, Big Dog Barkin. And over here, we break down the supply and demand of attraction. My bad, I'm so sorry. We used to break down the supply and demand of attraction. We also take a talk about the power and the leverage and the status that it holds. And we also talk about attention, the newest currency in 2026, how, oh, excuse me, how you can spend your attention and how you gain attention. And like I said, I am your host, Big Dog Barker. Now, before we get into today's topic, my bad, hit the like button as y'all in the building, hit that share button, hit that subscribe button. And also, if you would like to donate to the Attraction Economics Operation System, which is currently being built, please hit that Cash App $ Big Dog Barking 2132. All donations are appreciated, whether big or small. We don't judge over here. You know what I'm saying? If you got it, you got it. If you don't got it, hey, you don't got it. We all living in the fucked up economy right about now. You feel what I'm saying? But anyway, I don't think I'm gonna be up here too long, but I do appreciate y'all coming through. You know what I'm saying? I just do what I do. You know what I'm saying? I don't hold aside. I tell the truth. I break shit down. That's all I do. I'm a man. I'm always a man. I hold my nuts every day. But I don't ride with everything niggas say. I love women, but I'm not an ass kisser. So I just tell the truth. So today we're gonna talk about why people test your boundaries when they know you like them, when you have some type of interest in them. You feel what I'm saying? And y'all have to excuse me if I dive off into the man of the hour, the man y'all been talking about for the past 2 months, Mr. Anton Daniels, because what I'm gonna say today has something to do with his situation as of now. You feel what I'm saying? So just sit back, hold up, roll up, pull up, do whatever you're doing, and just sit back and chill with your guy for an hour or two, whatever the case may be. Like I said, I do 2 hours max. I don't try to be up here all day. So anyway, you know, there's a moment in time. There's a moment in time when you at school, you at work, social media, whatever the case may be. There's a moment in time where you realize somebody like you. You feel what I'm saying? You realize there's a dude, this chick like you. You realize there's a female that this dude might like you. You know what I'm saying? It's certain people that want to gravitate to you, be around you because of what you say and what you do and all that right there. You realize people want to be around you. You feel me? Hold on, let me see what's going on. Give me 1 minute. What's going on, everybody in the chat? My bad. I have to get better when it come down to speaking to people in the chat. What's going on? How y'all doing? What's going on? How y'all doing? So there's always a moment in time when you realize somebody wants to be around you, somebody interested in you, and all that good shit right there. They like you for whatever reason. They want to be in a relationship with you. They want to be partners with you. They want to be friends with you. They want to do business with you. They want to collaborate with you on certain topics and shit like that. They like you. And the thing is, when you realize somebody like you, just off being a human being, just off being a person, you start pushing boundaries. You start doing shit to see how far you can take somebody, what they willing to do, what they willing to give up. You know what I'm saying? And that's human behavior. That's natural. That's natural. That you try people to see what you can get away with, to see what they let you get away with, to see how much they gonna bend and break for you. You feel what I'm saying? That's a real thing, and a lot of people think it's manipulation. A lot of people think it's getting somebody to do shit, but no, it's boundary testing. And I realize now in 2026, a lot of us ain't got no fucking boundary because we all want to be accepted. We all want to be in somebody's circle. We all want to be around somebody that's popping. And again, I'm going to Anton Daniel's situation as far as what's going on. Because, like I said, this is human behavior. This is human behavior for me to test somebody that like me. That's human. And you hear it in these spaces, you hear it in real life, is that you don't like for motherfuckers to shit test you, but you don't have a problem shit testing motherfuckers. I'm gonna say that again. You man, you woman, you black woman, you white man, you gay, whatever the situation is, it don't exclude nobody. All of us are guilty of this bullshit. You don't have a problem shit testing somebody that want to be in a personal relationship with you. You don't have a problem shit testing somebody that want to be friends with you. You don't have a problem shit testing somebody that want to do business with you. But you have a problem with somebody shit test you. You get up and on, you get outraged and all that right there. Like, why are they doing this to me? Why are they playing with me? Why are they fucking with me and shit like that? I'm trying to fuck with them and they constantly doing little like dumbass shit. That's natural. That's natural. That's natural. That's nothing special. You're like one thing I say is this right here. We always try to make it seem like people are doing us dirty by shit testing us, but we do motherfuckers dirty. That's one of the reasons I sit here and say I don't take sides. Instead, I just tell the truth. It's like you don't have a problem doing a motherfucker a certain way, but you got a problem when they repeat the process you just put in their face. That's the problem. That's the problem. And people would try to tell me that shit in my real life. It's like you'll do a motherfucker any kind of motherfucker when I say yeah, and karma gonna come back around to me. See, I'm one of the few individuals that realizes that when I do you dirty, somebody's gonna do me dirty. And I already accepted that shit. When I do good by you, somebody's gonna do good by me. That's reciprocity all day, every day. So what we're looking at in 2026 and before this, since the dawn of man, what we're looking at is this right here. You want to do what you want to do to somebody that like you. You want to do what you want to do to somebody that like you. But you don't want somebody to do you wrong when you like them. That's all this shit is. You don't have a problem pushing buttons to see what you can get away with, but you got a problem with somebody to push yours. Why? Why do you have such a problem with this shit when you do it your goddamn self? That's why I don't feel sorry for the content creators now. I don't feel sorry for them for the simple fact is that y'all all guilty of the same shit. Motherfuckers having a field day with Anton Daniels right now. Oh, they having a field day. They eat. I don't have a problem with it. Get your money, get your likes, grow your channel. Do that. No problem here. But what I realize is this right here, that y'all know different than Anton Daniels. You can sit there and criticize and crucify that man for all the little talking points and lying, scamming, whatever the fuck y'all want to say that man guilty of. I ain't gonna sit there and say y'all wrong. And me myself, I had said that man is a perfect example of attraction economics. The only problem is he's a perfect example of attraction economics gone wrong. Because just like the 48 laws of power, if y'all ever read this shit, Robert Greene said this himself, the author of the book, is that in the right person's hands is protection. In the right person's hands, the 48 laws of power is a guide to protect them and their loved ones from the evils of the world. In the wrong person's hands, it's the psychopath's Bible. That's why that book is banned in jails. Think about it. Why would I give convicts? Why would I give men, women, guilty of heinous crimes this book on how to control people, how to protect you, how to do whatever? Because again, in the wrong person's hands, it's the psychopath's Bible. For somebody that wants total control, to be a dictator, if they read that book from cover to cover and understand and apply all 48 laws, the truth be told, we apply majority of them motherfuckers just in life, in our day-to-day operations. We do this shit anyway. So just imagine if you really took that book and studied that book and read all the little stories and the applications of the law, the transgressions of the law, the flaws of the law. Just imagine if you took the time to sit there and study this book, and you are an individual that want total domination, total control, and you read that book. You're a madman. You're an evil genius. You're a psycho. All you want is dominance. And the funny thing about it is that book is available for anybody to pick up. All you gotta do is buy it. Folks been trying to get my copies for I don't know how long. I got a regular copy that's sitting on my table right now, and I got it on my phone. And folks be trying to get my book every day. Man, let me get that junk. Man, go back. Go spend your bread. I just seen on TikTok they selling the whole 5-pack of Robert Greene books right now. I don't know how much it is. I got the motherfuckers anyway. Before TikTok ever started putting them bitches out, I got them anyway. Go spend your bread. Don't ask me for my copies. Go spend your bread. But again, I have said Anton Daniels is a perfect example of attraction economics. It's just that he's doing it for the wrong reason. See, me, I break this shit down so you can understand reality and how to move in reality. So you can understand how attraction really works, how attention really works. You know what I'm saying? I'm not telling you this, that, and the third for you to manipulate anybody. Even though some people say they sound like manipulation. No, it's not manipulation. Manipulation is reality. It's simple common sense. What I'm talking about today is simple common sense, is that people will literally push you to see what they can get away with. And it's natural. There's nothing new. There's nothing special. There's not no individual just automatically did you some type of way, because you'll do the same person the same way. You'll do somebody the same way to see what you can get away with, to see where they draw the line at. You'll do somebody the same way. And that's why I say I don't pick sides. I tell the truth. If I hear men all day talk about this shit. Oh, why do you women be trying to shit test? They always doing these shit tests. But bro, you also would sit there and tell men to shit test women. Make it make sense. And then when I say shit like that, they look at me and like, oh, you going against guy code. I'm like, I'm not going against guy code. I'm telling the truth. You don't want a woman to shit test you, but you tell men to shit test women. Make it make sense. And it goes the other way. Women don't want to get shit tested, but they'll tell women to shit test a nigga. And again, like I said, this is not me picking a side in this so-called gender war. This is me sitting back and observing the battlefield and looking and saying, oh, you motherfuckers doing the same shit. You in both sides are doing the same shit. It's just that one side got to be doing it more evil than the other side when both of y'all doing the same thing. Both sides doing the same thing, but one side got to be worse than the other. And let the men tell this to women. Let the women tell this to men. Shit test. Pushing boundaries. Shit test. Pushing boundaries. Y'all give me a minute. I was playing the game before I start, so just give me a hot minute. Wait a minute. Ugh. Okay. So anyway, y'all hit that like button, hit this share button, hit this subscribe button. So I'm finna get into this shit. So I'm finna break down the doctrine of this whole boundary pushing. You feel what I'm saying? See, when it comes down to relationships, we operate off perceived value and behavior. We operate off of perceived value, what you think somebody is worth, and behavior, human behavior. Everybody do this shit. And when someone believes you might be interested in them, something in your brain start processing shit. You feel me? It's automatically get activated. Something in your brain, psychologically, you just started processing shit. And the first thing you processing is you evaluating somebody. You evaluating somebody. You're not evaluating the person, you're evaluating the opportunity. You feel? You're evaluating the opportunity. Again, somebody like you in whatever dynamic, and you're evaluating the opportunity. What can I get from this person? And this ain't just in dating, this in friendship, this in business and social media. You're trying to see what you can get out of this person that likes you. What can you get? How much value does this person hold? You feel what I'm saying? How confident is this person? Do they have boundaries? And how much access do they give away? Them are questions that get asked soon as you find out in your evaluation process of somebody that like you. How much value does this person have? Again, I'm gonna use the Anton situation. Anton evaluates people. And he's trying to see how much value a person has to add to him. See, when I say this shit right here, it's the difference between being a boss and being a leader. A lot of people don't understand that shit. Being a boss and being a leader. See, a boss gathers people around him or her and drain them of their abilities to benefit them. While a leader has people around them that benefits everybody. We're all working together versus we are working for me. Anton is a boss. And some people would say, well, I'd rather be a boss. No. You're not a leader. You're not a leader. You're a boss. And it's fine. You can be a boss. It's fine. Because when push comes to shove and y'all see this shit daily, the boss will drain you of all the shit you got. And when shit hit the fan, you the first one to get thrown under the bus. Sound familiar? Sound familiar? Again, Anton will have chicks that some people find very attractive on his panels. Name them. Mika, Allengale, Q, Jazz. I remember Kayla. He have females that are attractive. He ain't trying to put them females on. He ain't trying to put them females in position to be better content creators or blow their channels up. No, he's not doing that. He's taking what they bring to boost him up. He does an evaluation. What can you bring to my channel to make me look better? It ain't what you bringing over here to help you become a better content creator. No, it's what can you bring over here to make me a better individual? That's what that shit is. The evaluation process. Also, your confidence level. See, Anton is one of them individuals that he has a lot of confidence, cockiness, but you can't have none. You can't stand up for what you believe in. You have to fall in line, or he don't prioritize you. If you got any backbone, if you got any pushback, he don't like confident individuals. He don't like an individual that can look him in his eyes and tell him what they really feel or what they really believe in. He don't like that type of shit. No, you gotta fall in line. You gotta kiss the ring. Because in his eyes, he the shit. In his eyes, he the shit. When truth be told, he's just an individual that finally got a chance to live out his dream because he got some bread off of YouTube. He finally got a chance to live out his dreams because he learned how to get some money off of YouTube. He finally got a chance to be around bad chicks because he got money off of YouTube. Because according to his own wife, he like hood rats. And he was staying in his mama's basement at one point in time. Now all of a sudden he's half flying, Rolex wearing, Mercedes driving. He got all that type of shit going on, and it took you a minute to get it. Now you finally living out your dream that you already always had through YouTube. So anybody that come over to Anton Daniels, you got to kiss the ring. Gotta kiss the ring. You can't have no confidence. You can't believe in who you are. He got to tell you who you are in order for you to prosper. He got to let you know who you are. You can't come in talking your shit and saying who the fuck you is. No. He got to tell you who you are. That's how you operate. So again, he got to see what type of value can you bring. Either you gonna be a nigga that's gonna ride along with him in his bullshit, or a pretty female that he can boost up and say, I keep a bad bitch around me. And you can't have no confidence. You gotta let him tell you who you are. He gotta tell you who you are. Also, the boundaries. He loved pushing boundaries. He loved pushing boundaries. He loved telling the man that they willing to sell their asshole for a couple of dollars. I heard him say that type of shit. He loved telling men that type of shit, that you'll be gay for clout. You'll be gay for some money. You'll do this for some money. You'll do this for some clout. He loved telling niggas that type of shit. And he also tell female this right here. I'll fly you out. But you can't bring your dude. Boundary pushing. Boundary pushing. And again, think about it. Can't no nigga sit up here and tell me I'm gay and I do anything for clout and I still be on his panel after he told me that. We'll be fighting, at least arguing. Cause I'm in Memphis. I ain't finna come. Don't drop the location. I'm not coming. I know I'm not coming, and you not coming down here. I know that. I'm not going where you at. Most we gonna do is argue over the internet, and that's it. And my people gonna look at me crazy for arguing with you and somebody that's in the block. Like, why are you arguing with somebody that you ain't even finna touch? But to sit there and tell me that I would do anything for clout, I do anything for attention and shit like that, you'll never see me on your panel again. And you see motherfuckers that he done talk crazy to still on his panel. You done seen him tell women, I'll fly you out. But your nigga can't come. Oh, he mad at Jazz for saying exposing them for that shit. He been saying that shit. You got a dude as a woman, and he wants you to come out to Detroit. Your dude can't come. If he want to do an interview, your dude can't be there. Now, if you a woman that's just want to be around him and you wouldn't drive a wedge between you and your dude just to be around him, that's a boundary that he know you pushed. He pushed the button and you broke a trust between you and your dude just to be around him. Ain't no telling how many females did it, and ain't no telling how many denied. But the ones that pushed the boundary, the ones that actually left to go get up with him and do an interview or whatever the case may be, guess what? You drove a wedge between you and your dude on behalf of him. Because if you didn't do it, you weren't going to get the interview. Think about it. Think about it. Then he said, how much access you willing to give me? He just said recently, if you do business with him as a woman, the box is on the table. And it's up to me whether I want it or not. Not you, lady. It's up to him if he wanted it or not. But it's understood that it's on the table. It's understood that your prized possession, your goodies, your little nook monster is on the table for Anton to accept or deny. You can't tell him no. He has to say, I don't want it. But it got to be understood that it's available to me. Is you good? And again, if you already told your dude straight up in his face that you finna go fly out to Detroit to be around Anton, then that also let me know that you ain't got a problem giving up that nook monster to Anton. You say what you want to say. You can fix the narrative how you want to push it. But again, we're talking about boundaries. We're talking about when somebody's interested. When somebody's interested. We're talking about a man that's interested in certain females and seeing what they're going to do to be around him because he's a golden ticket. He going to help you get where you're trying to get to in life. Just follow him. Just follow him. That's where he at with the shit. Follow him. Follow him. And I get you what you want. I get you little trinkets. I get your little bag. I put you in certain situations and shit like that. Just give me access to you. Bend a couple of your rules. You know what I'm saying? I already know you're bringing some value to me because look at you. You're beautiful. You're thick. Shit. Come fuck with me. I give you whatever you want. Come fuck with me. But you gotta let me run you. And that's Anton Daniels. And guess what, ladies and gentlemen? People do this shit in their regular lives. 9 to 5 employees, blue collar workers, white collar workers, college students, military. Social media, we all do that shit. We all do that shit. No one is excluded from this bullshit. You can sit there and say you're better, you're above the shit. I'm one of them individuals to tell you, I'm not above it. I try to stay away from it, but I'm not above it. I know me. I know me. And I have said this on numerous occasions. If you let me get you, I'm going to get you. That's just my nature. And I try to fight it. I try to be better. But I know me. It's second nature. If I know, if I can catch you slipping, well, I'm going to let you fall. I'm going to let you fall. Now, how much I get out of you after I let you fall, that's up to me. It's going to be a little, it's going to be a lot. But I know me. So if I can sit up here and tell y'all with all honesty, with all truthfulness, that I'll do it, I know you'll do it too. I know you'll do it too. All you need is the right opportunity to do it. Again, it's an evaluation of the opportunity. What can you get out of somebody? What boundaries can you push? How much access can you get out of them? Do they bring any value to you? You're willing to see that. And if they got something, you're willing to take it. And if you say the right shit and do the right shit and you see somebody is willing to bend over backwards, you're going to take it. I know you're going to take it. You do it now. You do it now. You've been doing it since you was a child with your parents. You've been doing it since birth with your parents. How much your parents are willing to do for you because you're their child. They love you. You know they love you. I can sit here and talk about how much I blessed my daughter and my son because they did what I asked them to do. And they know that if I do what dad asked me to do, I'm going to get something. Think about it. I can sit here and say that was the rule, but they also used the rule against me. You can get whatever you want as long as you do what I asked you to do. Straight A's, good conduct, they get everything. They already know. And it's like, he going to bend over backwards for me because he already told me if I do what I'm supposed to do, according to him, according to mama, there's nothing they going to tell me. They're not going to tell me no. So with that being said, and with that in their head, guess what they go out and do? They do everything that they supposed to do. And they know dad and mama gonna bend over backwards for them because they did what they supposed to do. I tell y'all a lot of times this shit work both ways. This shit work both ways. Y'all think y'all getting away with shit. Y'all think y'all doing shit it's just to benefit you, but it's benefiting the other person too. That's what all the boundaries and shit come in and all that type of shit right there. And see, the shit test, the pushing of the boundaries, they be small little shit. You know what I'm saying? They might send you a little, they might tease you a little bit. Send little subliminal messages, little pics or whatever the case may be, a little tease. You feel what I'm saying? Might little tease you a little bit. You know what I'm saying? They might not hurry you up and text back. That's a shit test. Just to see what you're gonna do. You feel what I'm saying? You might tell them no when they gonna buck up on you to see if you're gonna stand your ground. That's a shit test. They'll be asking for little bullshit. That's a shit test. You know what I'm saying? Be unpredictable from time to time. That's a shit test. And the truth about all that is None of that shit bullshit. None of the behaviors, none of that shit I just said is negative. None of that shit is negative. See, a lot of y'all, a lot of the time would think that's bullshit. It's not bullshit. It looks like bullshit. You'll sit there and say, man, they do all this little ass bullshit. Yeah. It's not bullshit. It's not bullshit. Not by a long shot. What it is trying to see what you really about. Gathering information. That's what this shit really about. Is that when people do little shit like that, it's to see what type of person you really are. They gathering the information. They trying to see what type of individual you really are. That's the shit test. That's the shit test. Just like a scientist got to test a theory. Just like an engineer got to test a bridge. Just like you got to test shit to see if it's going to work or not. It works the same way. Just like anybody else that come up with shit, you got to test it to see do it work or not. You can't put shit out to market for sale if you ain't tested it. A lot of people rush shit to market just to try to make $1. They try to meet a deadline or whatever the case may be. And it's a lot of bugs in it. It's a lot of fucked up ass shit going on with this shit. So now they got to recall shit because they was in such a rush to put it out there. But somebody that really give a damn gonna do their due diligence and gather the information and go through numerous tests before they put the shit out to the market. I mean, would you agree? So the truth of the matter is, if I'm gathering information about you by giving you shit tests, I'm trying to see, are you really that person you say you are? I'm trying to see, is you really that female you say you are? I'm really trying to see, is you that business partner that you say you are? I'm trying to see, is you really that content creator you say you are? I'm trying to see before I go any further with you. I'm trying to see, are you really about that life that you say you are? So I'm going to give you a little shit test. Again, you don't like when you get shit tested, but you'll do it. You're going to give somebody a shit test to see are they who they say they are. You're going to do it. Why not? Why are you going to trust somebody without doing your due diligence? That's foolish. That's foolish to sit up there and trust somebody that you don't know nothing about. Why would you do that? Why would you put anything into somebody's hands you know nothing about? That's why when somebody gets scammed, somebody get frauded and all that type of shit right there, you ain't do enough diligence. You ain't do enough information gathering to see who you really dealing with. And you just giving people your money, your social security number, your life savings, access to you all day, every day. And then when somebody pull the rug out from under you, they get over on your motherfucking ass. You want to sit there and say you got manipulated. No, you didn't get manipulated. You didn't do enough information gathering. You didn't do your due diligence. You just went for something that sounded good and you gave up everything to an individual entity or whatever the case may be, and they got your motherfucking ass. And you claim manipulation. I can't blame them for getting you. I blame you for not doing what you're supposed to do to avoid getting got. Accountability. See, that's a key word that I hear a lot, is that you got to hold somebody accountable. I hold you accountable by saying you knew the situation and you went forward and got fucked. And you want to blame the other party for fucking you. I'm going to sit there and say, no, I don't blame them for getting over on you. I blame you for not doing better. I'm not going to sit there and try to say that individual was bad, I'm gonna say you were stupid. And I mean that with all the love in the world. Because over here, I want you to be better. I want you to do better. But if you refuse to do better, that's on you. I can only give out the information. If you don't want to take it, you ain't got to take it. But then at the same motherfucking time, don't sit up here and say, I didn't tell you. So that's y'all favorite comeback after you get done dirty. If they didn't nobody tell me, motherfucker told you. You didn't want to listen. You thought you knew everything. And then when the motherfucker got over on your motherfucking name, now somebody didn't tell you. You was a liar. Don't lie to me. I'm not gonna lie to you. Don't lie to me. Don't lie to me. You gotta hold yourself accountable. Can't nobody hold you accountable. You gotta hold yourself accountable. You gotta look up, you gotta wake up and look in that motherfucking mirror and recognize who the fuck you looking at. I don't. If you don't like what you like, if you don't like what you see in the mirror, change the reflection. Hold yourself accountable for your dumb ass decisions. Don't blame society, blame you. The shit started in the house. The shit started with you. The shit started with you. All day, every day. Motherfuckers gathering information and shit test. But this the key. Y'all hit that like button. This the key right here though. Attraction don't create the shit test. Attraction don't create the shit test. The opportunity creates the shit test. Again, you could be attracted to somebody. That ain't why you shit testing them. They could be attracted to you. That ain't why they shit testing you. It's whatever opportunity you think you finna get out of them, and whatever opportunity they feel like they're gonna get out of you is why they shit test you. Not because how you look, not because of how you think, not because of how you look. It's what opportunity they believe is right there. And like I said, same with you. What opportunity you believe is right here when talking to this person is why you shit test them. You feel what I'm saying? Because if someone believe they have influence over you and they push your buttons, they test your boundaries and your boundaries drop, your barriers drop. If somebody feel like they have influence over you and they get to pushing buttons and the walls fall, that's imbalance. They have control over you. They have control over you. There's nothing else to say. Whatever you standing on, if somebody was able to drop your wall, drop your defenses, because they feel like they got enough say so for you to do it, and you do it, they run you, they control you, they have power over you. Because in the same instance, in the same scenario, if somebody push your buttons to try to drop your walls and shit like that, and you sit back and respond in a calm, cool, collective manner, it stabilizes. They know they can't cross that. They know there's a boundary they can't play with. They know there's something that you stand on and you're not breaking it for shit. They know this. If you break, you lose control. You lose frame if you break. Again, Anton and Mika. Mika, you got a nigga. You got a husband. And you broke. You let Anton push buttons. And you broke. Anton felt like he had control over you because you broke for him. You broke. Now, in a Jazz situation, she didn't break. She a piece of shit. Just pay attention. You can't say Island Gal Q broke because, from my knowledge, she wasn't with nobody when she started dealing with Anton. She ain't had no boundaries. And that's not saying in a bad or good way. It's just that, from my knowledge, she wasn't dealing with anybody. She didn't have no nigga. Mika, you got a dude. And you went against your dude for Anton. Anton in his head got more power over you than your nigga. Jazz got a nigga. Anton tried the same shit, allegedly. Jazz said no. Jazz a piece of shit in Anton's head. All you gotta do is pay attention. All you gotta do is pay attention. And I said this shit a while ago. I was like, motherfucker need to stop talking. Because you're making yourself look bad. All you gotta do is stand on your bullshit and keep it pushing. But y'all over explaining, trying to over justify the situation. I'm like, you're doing too much talking. Your value dropping. By Charlie going on these different channels and these different podcasts and trying to explain situations and shit like that. You're doing too much talking about a bullshit situation. But I'm just keeping it 100 right now with like Mika. Anton tested your boundaries and he won. Now, even though he got you to do what you did, what fucked you over, what fucked Anton over is this right here. You let a nigga call her a bitch. And just in my own personal dealings with women, main hoe, side hoe, whatever the case may be, if she out and about with you, and another nigga call her a bitch, call her out her name, and you don't do nothing, no matter how much money you put in her pocket, no matter how many Louis bracelets or trips you put that chick on, she'll never live down the fact that you let a nigga call her a bitch. She has no more loyalty to you. You didn't stand up for her. You didn't stand up for her. So when Mika let the shots come out like, well, he said I was going up there, and come to find out it wasn't even confirmed. That was the first crumble in the wall of Anton Daniels, is that Mika said, well, he told me I was going on the show. Then when we get to the show, there's no confirmation I'm going to get up there. She let it be known that Anton full of shit. You like selling wolf tickets. Just so I could be around you. You'll sell me a wolf ticket. And now once Mika started opening her mouth, and it was messy how she was talking, but she was exposing his ass like, bruh, you full of shit. You full of shit. You full of shit. And all you had to do was stand up for her when Corey called her a bitch, and trust and believe she wouldn't have said nothing. But because I know this, you didn't take up for her. She has no reason to take up for you. She had no reason to be loyal to you no more because you didn't stand up for her when she needed you to. She didn't have a problem outing you. She had not a problem. And in the word of Anton Daniels, I'm king. I'm God. How dare you go against me? How dare you? All that did was start a snowball effect to all the content creators coming for his neck. For all the content creators come for his neck, both females and males that worked with him, they coming for him. All it took was for a motherfucker that was on the inside to get violated, to snitch. Oh, found the Achilles heel of Anton Daniels. You ain't who you say you are. They been saying this shit. It been rumors. They been talking about your ass. You ain't who you say you are. You're not. And Mika confirming it. Jazz confirming it. Freezy confirming it. Chicago Rilla confirming it. It's a lot of individuals confirming you ain't that dude. You ain't that dude. And all it took was for you to keep pushing buttons and for these individuals to stand on business and tell you no. Just like that little joke, you gotta tell Diddy no. You gotta tell Anton no. Because in his world, he's God. He feel like he can create. He feel like he can put you on a pedestal when it comes down to social media because he mastered a way to get his bag up. He can help you get your bag up. He can help you get your subscribers up and shit like that. All you gotta do is follow. Follow God. One thing my daddy told me before he passed away, and I say this a lot too right here, what's the difference between a preacher and a pimp? Nothing. There's no difference. A preacher, a pimp, and a politician. What's the difference? Nothing. Nothing. They're gonna tell you what they want to tell you so you can follow them. All three. All three. There's no difference. They gonna tell you, they gonna sell you whatever. They gonna sell you on whatever they feel like you gonna buy. As long as you follow them. It don't even matter. Pimp, preacher, or politician. The PPP loan. If you buy into what they selling, you are a forever customer. If it sound good to you, I said it not too long ago. Rule 27 of the 48 laws of power. Create a cult-like following. Give them a little bullshit. Say it's me, it's us against the world. Take their money and act like your success is all straight solely off of you, but it's really off your followers' paper. A ranking system. That's Rule 27 of the laws of power. And guess who else do that shit? Preachers, politicians, pimps. All three of them do the same shit. There's no difference. There's no difference. And all it is to get a reaction. They push the boundaries to get a reaction. Because again, if I push your buttons and you fold, that's the reaction of me got control over you. If I push your button and you don't fold, the reaction is, we good. We straight. That's a boundary I can't cross. That's a boundary I can't cross. And all they do is teach what, and all they do is telling somebody what they can and cannot do with you. That's all it tells you. That's all it tells them what they can and cannot do with you. That's all it is. Now, let me get into the attraction economic principle. Interest is information, and information changes behavior. Interest is information, and information changes behavior. So again, if I have interest in you, I'm going to gather my information, and the information I gather is going to tell me whether or not I really want to deal with you or not. I just said this shit. So when people believe When people believe they have leverage, they're gonna try you. And it's nothing but instinct. When people believe they have leverage over you, they're gonna try you based off of instinct. And instinct is what? Survival of the fittest. Only the strong will survive. So yeah. If I feel like I got some type of power over you, some type of leverage over you, I'm gonna try you. And again, this is something we do all day, every day anyway. As a parent, you got leverage over your kids. You know you got leverage over your kids. So if your kids say they not gonna do something, what you gonna do? You're gonna punish them because you got control over them. But when you go to work, you go clock in, you ain't got no leverage then. Your boss got leverage over you. So again, if you want your money, you want your little benefits, your little perks, your little 401 or whatever the hell you got going on at your job, you gonna bow down to the boss. The child will bow down to you because you got control over them, but you gonna bow down to your boss because they got control over you, at least for 8 hours or however long you on the clock. And that's not them just being a dick or asshole about the situation. That's for the simple fact of chain of command. You're beneath me. I have power over you. Now, how I yield my power over you, that's my discretion. I've been in power situations. I don't abuse my power, even though I got power. I don't abuse it. I sit there and like, look, do what you're supposed to do. We won't have no problems. When you buck against that, then I'm like, well, that's you. Don't be over your shoulder. I don't micromanage all that type of shit. I give you what I need you to do. Go do it. You got a problem doing it? Don't even worry about it. I get somebody to do it for you. You ain't gotta come to this bitch no more. I get somebody to do it. I replace you. I'm not trying to tell you how to talk. I'm not trying to tell you how to act. I tell you to do your job. You can cuss all motherfucker down. I don't give a damn. You can be ratchet all day. I don't give a damn. You got the job done. That's all that matters to me. You got the job done. So if I let you say what you want to say, act how you want to act, and the only thing I'm asking for you to get the job done, and you don't want to get the job done, I'm like, well, shit, what's the purpose of me keeping you here? What's the purpose of me keeping you here? I allow you to say what you want to say. I allow you to act how you want to act. All I need you to do is get the job done. You can't even get the job done, and I'm giving you all the leeway in the world. What's the purpose of me keeping you here? You can't even do the job. What's the purpose of me keeping you? That's me yielding my power. Then it's like I didn't let you be you at this job. All I need you to do is do the job, and you can't do the job. I'm not going to get rid of you because of what you said. I'm not going to get rid of you because of how you act. I'm going to get rid of you because you didn't do your job. You give a damn about none of that other shit. Do your job. When I come around and check off and shit, I want to make sure what you did is right. I don't give a fuck how you act. Do your job. There ain't too many situations where I let you be you, and all you gotta do is do your job. How many jobs can you go to like that? How many bosses do you got like that? They're gonna let you be you as long as you get the job done. Not too many. And you mean to tell me you still can't do the job? You still got excuses? That's you. That ain't me. That's you. I'm hands off with you until you don't do what you need to do. And then you got the nerve to tell me it's my fault that you can't do your job. I don't even do nothing to you until I got to. There's not no control. There's not no dictator. This is me like, look, I understand. Because 9 times out of 10, I was in your position. I know how it feels to be at the bottom. I was in your position. I just happened to get a promotion to where I'm the boss. That don't mean I'm going to be a dick about being the boss. No, I just need you to get the job done. And you can't do the job, and you'll say it's my fault. No, it's not. It's your fault. That's your fault. And that's why people think people act completely normal until they feel your attraction. Then the behavior change. The behavior change. Not because the attraction is bad, but because attraction changes the incentive structure. And incentives always shape behavior. So just in what I said about being a boss, it's like I'm already let you be ratchet. I'm already letting you curse. I'm already let you have bad behavior. I don't give a damn. Just get the job done. I'm already letting you be you, which a lot of jobs won't let you be. That's why I was such a good leader. That's why my superiors couldn't understand why folks jump for me at these jobs. I let them be them. That what made me attractive to these my employees. That what made them want to follow me. I let them be them. They couldn't understand. I'm like, man, I'm not gonna sit up here and put my foot on folks' throat just for the sake of putting my foot on people's throats. So that's y'all problem. That's why they ass drag. That's why they be bullshit. Cause y'all want to say I'm the boss. I run shit, and you need to jump when I say jump. I'm like, man, do you just get the job done? Do you get the job done? So I'm already giving you an incentive. I'm already giving you an incentive. You got your job. You can act how you want it. As long as you get the job done, you can act how you want it. And folks couldn't understand that shit. Is like they doing the work, but they ratchet as hell. That's how I like it. That's how I like it. Now I can sit here and say, yeah, I need to button up and all that type of shit. I need y'all to act a certain type of way. And if y'all act a certain type of way, then I might give y'all something. And then yeah, they'll do it. But what I got to offer them? A pizza party? A pizza party. I remember one of my bosses did that shit when I was working at Nike, when I was a temp unloading trucks. And we had to get a goal every day. We were hitting that goal. We was surpassing the goal every day. And my boss kept asking for more numbers. And every time he asked for a new number, we passed that number. Asked for a new number and everything, we passed that number. And I sat there and told him on that Thursday, going into that Friday, we had that little meeting. I sat there and told him, I'm like, look, bro, I know you like your numbers. I said, but you ain't finna work my people like that. Now I'm a temp. I'm taking up for my guys. Cause I'm like, we humping. We humping. Monday through Thursday, we humping. I'm like, look, you ain't finna just work the shit out of my guys. Cause they doing what you asked them. I said, we need something. We need to show them some type of appreciation for the hard work they doing. Then I sat there and said, all right, what you want? We said, all right, well, I went to the guys, what y'all want? We want Chinese food. They don't want no pizza. They don't want no burgers. They want Chinese food. I said, you hear? They want Chinese food. My boss looked at me and said, all right, if y'all get these numbers by the end of the day, Friday, I'm buying everybody Chinese food. I said, y'all hear that, don't it? Just straight out the boss's mouth now. He said, if we get the numbers, we getting Chinese food. We like, whatever we want. He said, whatever we want. Okay. Y'all hear him right? Everything's on the menu. Everything's on the menu with the Chinese restaurant. Let's get these numbers. And it sure shit stink. We passed the numbers again. Come that Friday. So we clock out for lunch. And we got Chinese food. We got Chinese food. I said this shit a while ago. You change the incentives, you change the behavior. When you constantly rewarding somebody for their bad behavior, they have no reason to change. They have no reason to do anything different because you already blessing them. You've already given them what they want. They have no reason to change. Now, if you take shit away from them to get them to change, now you'll see who really want the shit, who don't. If I automatically start telling folks, well, you know what, I'm not gonna let y'all act the way y'all want to act until y'all do this shit. Some people will quit. They don't want to play with me no more. And that's perfectly fine. If I change the reward system because you acting stupid, I'm not gonna bless you because you acting stupid. I'm gonna bless you because you're doing what I need you to do. You feel what I'm saying? Folks that push your button, you giving them what they want, they have no reason to change up who they are. They have no reason to do anything different. You would already let your walls down. You didn't already gave them control over you. So now you want them to stop. You want them to ease up. You want them to loosen up the reins a little bit. For what? You already let me do it. I have no reason to change. You allow me to do this dumbass shit. Now you want me to stop? Only way I'm gonna stop is if I want to stop. That is a problem. We are so invested in somebody that like us that we willing to bend over backwards for them, and then when they get control over us and we don't like how they're controlling us, now we saying now we want to say they're manipulating us. No, you allow me to do you dirty. You blessing me and I'm doing you dirty. And now you want me to stop doing you dirty, but you already giving me what I want. I don't have no reason to change. That's your fault. Men and women. That's your fault as a man for giving women what they want when they act bad. And then expect them to stop acting bad. Nigga. And this the funny part about it. Y'all will sit there and tell me that a bad chick can get a pass because she cute, she thick. And I'm like, she an asshole, but she fine. And you expect her to stop being an asshole? You can't sit up here and say you're gonna give her a pass and then you get tired of being an asshole. Now you all of a sudden you're gonna want her to stop. She's like, nigga, I have no reason to stop. You accepted this bullshit. You like this bullshit. And if you stop giving me what I want, I'll go find another nigga that's gonna take it. You set yourself up for failure. Or a female that comes to getting fucked on a nigga that don't give a shit. That's your dumb ass. He don't want nothing but some pussy. Why you keep getting it to him then? Why you keep getting it to him? He doing dumb ass shit, and you call yourself not gonna fuck with him no more, but yet and still you still giving them some pussy, you still giving them attention, you still giving them some act right. And you want to say he manipulating you? No. You blessing him for his bad behavior. And you expect him to stop being an asshole. He has no reason to. And if you keep pushing the buttons, you're like, well, it's plenty of females that want to fuck with me and how I am. And in both cases, the female that can find another nigga that's gonna spend money, and the nigga that's gonna find another female to give him some box, they're not lying. So you either gonna deal with this shit, or I'll go find somebody that will. And all that come off of you not setting boundaries. Because you like somebody, you wouldn't have let them in. You wouldn't have let them get a little control over your motherfucking ass. And now, when they got too much control of your motherfucking ass, you want some of your power back, they won't give it back to you. Now you want to say they the manipulator. No, you're the fool for letting them get power over you. Just look at today's market. Look at today's market. Look at social media. Just look at it. At one point in time, you didn't have access to everybody. You couldn't make friends with everybody across the world. You didn't have access to different dating options across the world. No, you had access to wherever you was at one point in time. You couldn't go across the globe unless you just had passports and the bread to do it. Now, with social media, with the internet, now the world is your oyster. People can like you from across the globe. People can text message you and DM you from across the globe. They can do whatever from across the globe. They ain't gotta be in your city. They ain't gotta be in your state. They ain't gotta be in your region. They can be across the pond. They can be anywhere. It's 7 continents in the whole world. They can be anywhere at any given time. Everybody got access to everybody. Everybody got access to everybody in 2026. And again, attention is currency. Attention is currency. So you can imagine, and this is for my ladies, because I don't see a lot of niggas unless they just some sexy, flexy, dicks ass niggas that just do a lot of social media with their shirt off, whatever, flexing all the motherfucking time, or some type of adult star that got them, you know. But it's mostly for women. With social media and these dating sites, what happened is now you have perceived options. And we done talked about this shit numerous times. Options is a motherfucker. So now, going back to the shit test, you could actually shit test a motherfucker. And if a man say he got boundaries and he don't want to take your shit test because of your perceived options, you can go on to the next nigga. Because now it's like, if you don't let me control you, I'll find somebody that will. You know how many motherfuckers in my DM? You know how many followers I got? You know how many subscribers I got? And I'm trying to give you an opportunity to fuck with me and you won't let me run you? I'll find somebody that will. Because there's plenty of them that are willing, thirsty, desperate, that's hitting this female up on the daily. Basic females. All they got is a big ass and some titties. Basic. Basic. They ain't celebrities. Basic females. Basic females that you probably went to school with. Basic females you work with. They just got a bad body. Thick. Pretty skin. Pretty smile. Whatever the case may be. Whatever this nigga like. It's a bunch of them. Bunch of them. That's lining up to get a chance at her. And she give you an opportunity. And she give you shit test after shit test, and you got boundaries. You telling her, no, I ain't going for that dumb ass shit. No, you got me fucked up. No, 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 no. And she like, you know what? I ain't even gotta do this shit because this is a nigga right now that's gonna let me run him. No questions asked. And I'm trying to give you an opportunity. I'm trying to give you a chance. And all you gotta do is let me run you. And I give you some of this good nook. I give you some of the good Gok 3000. I give you some of this shit right here. All you gotta do is let me run you, run your pockets, run your masculinity, tell you what to do, tell you how to act, Tell you how to dress and how to talk. That's all you gotta do. And let me run you. And the minute you tell her no, I stand on shit. She like, well, fuck you then. I go find somebody gonna let me run you. They're gonna let me run them. I find somebody gonna let me run them. You had your chance and you blew it. All because you had boundaries. All because you had boundaries that you wasn't willing to bend or break for her. She said, fuck you. I'll find somebody that will let me run them. And same with females, not to the same as the same extreme. I see what that is. But just like with female trying to run a nigga, and the nigga got boundaries, and they go find another nigga that let them run them. Same with the men and the women. We hear that conversation too. Is that when you sit up here and got boundaries and you ain't going for this and you ain't going for that, what the men say? Oh, if you ain't going, I'll find somebody that's going that'll let me run them. That want to be around me and let me run them, be on my program and shit like that. Cause she said, I'm not going for that dumbass shit. That sounds stupid. I'm not finna let you have that much control over me. That sounds stupid. Whatever the case may be, no, I'm not going for that. I'm not going for this. Yeah. And they get mad and say, you know what? I ain't got to deal with that. I go find a female that's willing to let me run them. I'll find a female that wouldn't let me run them. Don't even worry about it. You're going to be by yourself. So I'm saying all that to say this right here. And I'm going to close out because I got to see who this just called me. Ladies and gentlemen, it's cool to like people. It's cool to like people for dating options. It's cool to like people for friendship. It's cool to like people for business. That's cool. We all do it. We all guilty of it. That's not a problem. The problem is this right here. Is when you willing to let somebody play with your boundaries because you like them. The problem is you're willing to bend and break your boundaries for somebody you like. The problem is you wouldn't let somebody have some control over you because you like them. All them are issues. Somebody that really rock with you, they understand your boundaries. They understand that's something that you're not befolding. That's something you're standing on 10 times out of 10. They understand that. And if they rock with you, they rock with you. They already know not to play with you about certain situations. They cool with it. They still rocking with you. That's somebody that's genuine. That's somebody that's genuine. But if somebody's sitting up here telling you because you won't bend, you won't break, you won't let me push this button, you won't let me have a little control over you, so we can't rock with each other, that's a problem. That's a problem. Don't let nobody try to convince you to let go of a boundary so they can be in your life. Don't let somebody convince you to lower your standards so they can be in your life. Don't do that. If somebody like you or you like somebody and there's boundaries, whether you got boundaries or whether they got boundaries, if you respect them, respect them. Don't get them to try to drop them just so you can get with them. Respect their boundaries. And if there's something you can respect and you really want to fuck with that person, fuck with them. Just know where they stand. Don't try to tell them to change so you can fuck with them. Or don't change for somebody to fuck with you. So that way, when all is said and done and that relationship is over with, you can't never sit there and say a motherfucker manipulated you. You can never sit there and say a motherfucker manipulated you if you standing on business. Cause all that comes from when you let down shit, when they let down shit and shit don't go right, they feel like somebody then took advantage of them or somebody took advantage of you and that they manipulated you. Now, that ain't what happened. What happened was you stopped standing on shit and they took advantage of that shit and they played you like a motherfucking fiddle. Yeah. So anyway, I appreciate everybody coming through. I'm finna see who they called me. And like I said, I appreciate y'all coming through. Like, share, subscribe to this junk. Also, like I said, the attraction economics operation system is being built as we speak right now. So you would like to donate, like I said, $ Big Dog Barking 2132. All donations are appreciated, big or small. You know what I'm saying? Help brother out. If you don't, you don't. Cool. Just like I said, I understand we all in a bad economy right now. You know what I'm saying? We all got to rob Peter to pay Paul. But if you fuck with me, fuck with me. You know what I'm saying? Just hitting that like button, let me know you fuck with me. So I'm gonna get up with y'all good people at another time.
Told you. Explain everything I learned. Say less. Make them lean in. Let's talk more pool, that's the code I live by. If they gotta ask questions, I already went right. I don't show the whole play, I just give them the why. Mystery, make them invest, transparency, make them scroll by. Less, more pull, let the silence reply. I don't need to convince, let the presence imply. If they curious, they coming, I don't gotta try. Mystery, make them commit, transparency, make them pass by. Everybody oversharing, trying to prove they the one. Every detail on display, now the tension is gone. If you in it all the way, what's the reason to stay? No discovery, no desire, no reason to pay. See, attraction is occurring, I just tap in the flow. I don't chase attention, I just give them a glow. When you speaking outcomes, now the steps that you took, now they leaning in heavy like the end of a hook. Yeah. I don't over justify, I don't beg to be heard. I just plant a small seed, let it spread through the world. And the ones who align, they gon' follow the trail. Curiosity convert, that's a silent sale. If you gotta explain it, you lower your frame. If you quiet with power, they remember your name. It's not what you say, it's the space that you leave. The space turn attention into something they need. I don't post every move, I don't show every win. I let essence talk loud, let it echo within. See the market is loud, everybody compete. But the quiet authority hit different on beat. I give glimpses of vision, I don't open the vault. Make them wonder what's deeper, now they feel it's their fault. If they don't lean in close, they might miss what I know. And that fear of missing out, turn the spark to a glow. I don't argue with doubters, I don't fight for belief. I just let results talk, let success be the brief. If they ready, they find me, if not let them pass. I don't need every eye, I just need the right class. Say less, let it breathe. What's hidden got more gravity. When they ask, you receive. That's the law of attraction, see. Let's talk, small pull, that's the code I live by. If they gotta ask questions, I already went right. I don't show the whole play, I just give them the why. Mystery, make them invest, transparency, make them scroll by. Let's talk, more pull, let the silence reply. I don't need to convince, let the presence imply. If they curious, they coming, I don't gotta try. Mystery, make them commit, transparency, make them pass by. They told you.